What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Server 405. This is the Final Four sports program. And of course, I can't do this by myself. I can't have a quiet storm without these fine sports almanacs, these gentlemen of the industry, the gridiron greats that we have here. Of course, we have my partner in crime with the Gorilla Booking Podcast, Joe Wolfgang. What's good?
What is good? What is good is everything's good over here because the NFC is all Eagles, 4-0.
Okay, cool. Anyways, moving on to the man who hosts one of the best podcasts you ever see. Pick the push. We have Mr. Ian Fox. What's good?
Hey, I'm Ian.
That's him. He's definitely not on drugs. And also, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the man who goes on vacation and he looks at all these beautiful waterfalls and posts them on Snapchat. And it's so amazing. And then he does this little D'Angelo thing in his bed and he licks his lips more than LL Cool J. We got Dior. What's good, buddy?
What's going on? All is right in the world because once again, like it's been stated before, the Eagles are 4-0. Let's go.
God, this is I really need to do a little research on people when I have them on the podcast. There's too many of one team. We need to have a podcast where it's like Bray, Shane, Nero.
Bring Joey back, y'all. Bring Joey back.
Bring Joey back.
We don't need Dallas here.
Hey.
Fuck Dallas.
Good luck with that.
I want to talk to him right now. We have to have a conversation.
Next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend. Hopefully his blood sugar holds up for the rest of the podcast. We got Vondre. What's good, dude?
What up, baby? I had a purpose for you and an opinion.
There it is. Okay. And last but not least, his long overdue return. I love the shirt. I hate the hat. We got Bray Dollars. What's good, buddy?
Same old shit, different day. Now that we're through Philly fans, I think it's time, man. I think it's time. I had to come back and humble some folks on Philly Denver week.
Okay. So speaking of that, it is Philly Denver week. And Dre, we still have our bet. I have to get my get back from losing the Canelo bet, which was very painful. You're welcome.
Which, by the way, I wasn't here to cover that one. Shouts out to my man Terrence Bud Crawford since I wasn't here that episode.
Didn't he get arrested recently?
Yeah, no, he got pulled over, and they like pulled guns on him for no reason.
Yeah,
he had a firearm.
It's the only way you could beat him. White cops with guns.
Yeah, and it's a registered firearm, by the way. Like
that's a different podcast. That's a different podcast.
Oh,
okay. So
we gotta get Dr. Umar on, y'all.
So
I beg your pardon.
So me and Dre got the bet. We did this before the season. I got the Broncos winning. He got the Eagles, obviously. So I know you guys are big Eagles fans. We're big Bronco fans. Ian, he loves the Patriots. What is the honest opinion of the game? We'll just start with that. We'll go with our resident Bronco correspondent, Bray Dallas. What do you think the outcome will be?
Yeah, if we can make Philly play the full 60 minutes, it could lean our way. Philly has in the past 2 weeks when they've played good teams, the Rams and the Bucks. They just look inconsistent. Either one half they're really good, one half they're really bad. If we can make them play their 60 minutes while playing our best 60 minutes, I think that's our best chance. I just think the road environment early on in the year, 4-0, I just don't think we have enough to get it done right now. I don't think we have enough fire right now.
You think it'll be a close game?
Hopefully,
Okay.
I've been calling Bo Nix blow dicks for a lot of the season because of just he's been playing fairly bad. I want to burn the jersey of his that I own at times. It's getting bad over here. Can't lie.
Okay.
He's lucky he had a good performance yesterday. I will say that.
Dior, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, shouts out. I mean, I'll say this. We had this conversation earlier. Shouts out to his performance this week. I mean, they did shellac the Bengals, obviously without Joe Burrow. The Broncos defense, though, is going to be what makes the difference. Will they come to play? Will they be able to stop the offensive onslaught from Philly? And I think the answer will be yes. I think it'll be a defensive battle, if anything. Will they win? I don't think so. Just because I think the Eagles are holding a lot of momentum right now. I don't think while Bo Nix did play well, my concern with Bo Nix is consistency and him playing well every week, all 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. I think that we also have to watch out for stopping J.K. Dobbins. I mean, if last week or this past week, he just became the first Bronco since 2022 to rush over 100 yards. So that's like, that's, he's actually doing well. So it's just a matter of, who comes to play, who shows up more.
100%.
Okay. Ian, what do you think, being an impartial, person here? What do you think?
EAGLES. Give me the Broncos to fucking kick their ass because everybody expects the Eagles to win here.
Fucking love it. I fucking love that.
I honestly couldn't give a shit.
I
think the Eagles are still one of the best teams. Like, as much as I want to say, the only reason I say Broncos is just because everybody sees it. The Eagles can't lose, and that's when the game comes down to it, and shit like that happens.
Hey! I want everyone to remember last year who won the Super Bowl. We did, but we also almost lost to the fucking Panthers, who were abysmal. So any given Sunday, anything can happen. I don't count out any team. It's those teams that you sleep on that almost sneak up and beat you, and those teams that you over prepare for that are just like, So you don't know. You don't know.
I'm gonna catch you sleeping.
Look at the Giants. Joe, what do you think?
So this is gonna be like our season is the fourth hardest season in strength of schedules.
Yes.
So we're talking, we play 14 teams over the 17 games that they've made it to the playoffs. You're going in to Philadelphia, coming out of 103-degree weather. Half your fucking roster dropped because of the heat. I'm pretty darn sure Jalen Hurts has a concussion that was hidden, because after he got smacked to the ground, the man never threw a pass after that.
He threw them. He just didn't complete them.
I mean, completed a play. I don't even want to call them throws because some of them were bobbles. Maybe there was a touch ball, but maybe he was throwing it. I don't know. It was so bad it made A.J. Brown throw a complex, cryptic message on Twitter. So,
it was definitely one of those things where if that is one of those areas of concern. If we got our quarterback playing half of the game, whether it be an injury or whatever the case is, he's lights out one half, he's not, present the next. That's an area for concern for a team that's going to make you play 60 minutes of football.
I mean, we watched Jalen Hurts play 60 minutes of great football. It just happened to be over 2 fucking games because it was the last 30 minutes of the fucking
Rams.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Rams game, and then the first 30 minutes of the fucking Tampa Bay game. But he's never put, like you said, he's never put a complete game together. And that is my biggest concern going into playing the number 1 defense in the NFL right now.
But who is, though? That's a good question, though. Who is doing that?
Drake, get in there. Drake, get in there.
Actually, Dallas's defense is number 1 defense. They've actually been ranked. I actually just checked this morning.
No
which
chance.
Is it is. I know, but
I can't say they're number 1 defense when somebody's got 40 put on them.
Hear me out.
Just got fucking 40 dropped on them.
Hear me out. We're missing the whole point of what this game is going to come down to. And what it's been coming down to every single week, the past 3 weeks. This game comes down to special teams. If the Broncos can't convert in special teams like we have the past 2-3 weeks, you guys are in deep shit. I'm going to be totally honest with you. We probably have the best special teams team in the entire NFL.
Yeah,
3
weeks.
3 straight weeks of block kicks, block punts, everything under the sun. Mm-hmm. You guys gotta prepare your return men, and you gotta get them on point because offensively, you guys clicked yesterday. You clicked. You guys tore apart the Bengals, Jake Brown. You did what you had to do, but you guys have been shaky the first 3 weeks, though. You guys been shaky on offense 3 weeks, and
that was letting the guy get over 30 yards a carry coming off of a punt.
Here's the thing, though. Like everyone said, it's no Joe Burrow. He doesn't play defense. Like the Bengals still have the same defense.
Right.
We played really well against a decent defense. And even though Joe Burrow is not that, I mean, they're decent. They're not like the worst in the league. They're okay. And they're defense.
When we bring up the Colts defense, the Colts defense is an elite. You guys got 26 put up on y'all. 28.
if we're comparing defenses between like the difference between playing Cincinnati and Philly, it's night and day.
Yeah.
Right. No,
It's
I agree with that. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that
Mhm.
we look good against a decent
I
defense.
Yeah,
mean,
you got
I
you.
mean,
That's
yeah.
what we're saying. You guys
So
did look good, but the
So,
first
and
3 weeks you guys were shaky on
but
offense.
so
here's
that's
the
my
thing,
thing
though,
though.
and I
If
agree with that. Hold on, real quick. I
you're good.
agree that we've been shaky, but we've also been close with every team we played against a good
Yeah.
Chargers
Yeah.
team, which we could have beaten, but we've
Should
made
have.
our own mistakes. We should have beaten. So we
Yeah.
haven't got cooked in any of the games that we played. We're a really
No,
good
no, no.
two.
That's not what we're
We're
saying.
good.
No, no,
Two,
no.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
saying
I
that.
know you're not. I'm just saying in general. We're a really good 2-2 team. And I don't think the Chiefs are that good. The Raiders are horrible.
No.
The Chargers are really
Yes.
good. They're playing probably the best I've seen them play in a long time. And I think we're going to have a really good game against the Eagles. I don't think y'all going to cook us. Um,
No.
if I didn't make the bet, I would say I mean, I said this beforehand. This was one of the losses when we went over our schedules, like what our
Yeah.
teams are going to be. This was one of the losses. But I feel like we got action against them, and I think it's going to be a really good game. And Dior, what did you want to add to this?
No, I mean, I just think that it's a lot of times a team will, like Broncos played the Bengals. The Bengals defense isn't that great. We know that. And they're just kind of, they're just kind of incomplete, if you will.
Yeah.
So you turn around and you play a team like that, and then you turn around and you play a team like the Eagles, who are, yes, they have their struggles and they have their inconsistencies, but they're a
They're more
lot
complete.
more complete. So
Yeah, for
my
sure.
only concern for the Broncos is your head big because you just beat up on the Bengals, or are you going to
No.
come in and be 100%
Nah.
prepared
I think
to
No, but
win?
they got to come in with a chip on their shoulder though, bro, because of how shaky
Mhm.
they played the first three
Mm,
weeks. They came in and they had a
I
good
mean,
game yesterday, so now they got to come in against a team that's riding hot off 4 straight wins, coming out of predicaments that we shouldn't have been in the first place. So
right.
now they're coming in. Bo Nix has to put an ego on his shoulder, a chip on his shoulder, if you want to say,
Yeah.
and be like, yo, I can take out Jalen Hurts, I can take out the Eagles defense because I'm Bo Nix and I really can do that. But if he doesn't come with that chip
He
on his
don't even
shoulder,
believe that.
I don't
He don't
ultimately
even
think he
believe that,
gets the
Gary.
job done. I'm
I
just saying
think
that's what I think should happen.
He don't even believe that,
I
Dre. He
think
don't even believe it.
honestly, the biggest issue prior to last night with Denver was defensively they weren't playing as a unit. Now last night obviously they did play a bit more better as a unit, and they're obviously going to have to on Sunday. Like they have no choice but to play as a unit. If they don't play as a unit on Sunday, all hell will break loose very early fast for them. It'll like PS2 prior to last night. I was saying was having his worst season as a defender.
yeah.
And I mean
It's fair to say.
it is what it is. It's early in the season. It's a 17-week year.
Yep.
It's gonna happen. But Riley Moss finally stepped up when it mattered last night. I think we had guys finally just step in and make plays last night that needed to make plays. That's why I think because going into the season, I said this was probably one of the losses anyways we take. But I do feel a little more confident that I think we either play them very close or we ultimately just win the game. But I think Philly does get it done.
I think,
The one thing that we do well is, like Dre said earlier, special teams and defenses in
Mhm.
tight
Yeah.
in tight
Yeah.
games are the difference maker
Mhm.
consistently through four
Yes.
weeks, and it was like that last year as well. So it's just a matter of game planning, what you
Yeah.
can do. I still believe that the Broncos defense is a top defense in the NFL. Period. End of story. Regardless how PS2 is playing, regardless of
yeah,
anything, the Broncos are a bomb squad. So it's something that we're gonna really, our
Yeah.
offensive line is gonna have to work, and our receivers are gonna have to work, and we might have to lead on Saquon a little bit.
Mike.
And
you're going
he
to
has
get
to
a
have a
lot
big
of.
game. He's looking bad.
Hertz is going to get a lot of pressure. That's the one thing
I
because we
know.
got Benito chasing him around. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
we're going to definitely have like a lot of pressure, and that's going to really like I know Dior is a huge Hertz fan more than anybody I've ever heard of, and for any
I just
team.
speak
Ooh.
Like
facts,
he
brother.
loves
I just
Hertz.
speak
Ooh.
facts. I
Oh
just
no,
speak facts,
Dre,
bro.
you look like Hertz. Dior wants to fuck Hertz.
No,
That's the difference.
no. I speak facts that people don't like. That's all that is.
I mean, look, we could talk about it. We got a
Talk about it.
platform where we could talk about it,
Yeah, I
but
speak facts, bro.
we'll see how he handles that pressure because you guys have a great team. You guys are already built to make a really serious run at a Super Bowl back to back. So there's no question. even if you guys lose, you're still like next to the Bills, the best team in the NFL. There's no debate on that. Like, it's just facts. So at the end of the day, we're trying to just get, you know what I mean? Like, we're a hungry young team and our defense is really good. And I feel like it's going to be a close game. I feel like we're going to win, obviously, because I want to win a fucking bet against Dre. You know, that's
I wouldn't be
number
mad
one.
if you did. I really wouldn't be mad if you did.
And I think if whoever wins, it's going to be like a 3-point, fucking 5-point game. Like, it's
I
not
don't
going
think
to
it'll
be
be
crazy.
It's
crazy either way. I'll be surprised.
I personally thought we were going to lose to the Bucks because we just have a problem with that team. And even when we were up 21, they start coming back in the fourth quarter in the second half. I was like, "Oh, here we go. Here comes that shit. We can't beat the Bucks." But we did. Yeah. And the one thing I want to answer about Jalen against pressure is against pressure in the first half, at least, Jalen was solid, very solid. He got the ball out quick. He didn't take unnecessary sacks. He didn't start doing that till the second half. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But all in all, I just think that it's going to be a hard-fought game. It's going to be a good game, and I'm excited to see it. I might go to it, depending. I might have a friend who has a ticket, so I might go to it.
There you go. Well, I'm excited for the game. So moving on, there was a lot of
expensive game in town.
What's the cheapest seat over there?
$239.
Yeah, and that's way up, right? That's
way up. Yeah, way up.
And that's standing room only.
You want to talk about way up? Can we talk about the guy who had Dre bricked up this week?
Oh, I love the segue. I love it. Go ahead, Dre.
And this guy screwed me in fantasy football and caused Joe to lose out on a bunch of money on a parlay. Let's talk about Romeo Doubs going for the hat trick. Let's talk about it. Ain't none of y'all predict. None of that was on your bingo cards. None of that was on your bingo cards going for the hat trick.
I didn't pay any attention to Romeo Doubs this week. I'm
bro
sorry.
Went for 3 touchdowns.
That was the problem.
Bro, who is he?
Romeo, and he did it all with a Guardian helmet on too. Like
he looks like a dickhead. He
looked like old people reference. He looked like a space ball.
Yeah.
He looked like Rick Moranis.
But yeah, bro.
He looked like Rick Moranis.
He just looked like one of those Spaceball troopers.
Yeah,
he had a big Domio thing on.
They're making a sequel, by the way, which I'm very excited for. Okay. So
but
Bray, go ahead. Bray,
the person who screwed me out of my parlays was Tucker Kraft. So Green Bay screwed me twice.
I benched him.
Nice.
I benched him, and it didn't really matter. I played Ian this week, and fuck you, Ian, by the way. Jesus fucking Christ. Every season, there's always a fucking week where the team I'm playing against has the week of their fucking life.
That was me with Green Bay.
I passed 2 weeks.
No.
Look at my matchups the last 2 weeks.
Oh, listen.
I know one thing. If you look at Ian's team and then people who scored, and you looked at how they fucking scored the previous weeks, that was the best fucking week. The entire,
my guy.
It didn't matter who
I was up 116-40. And Green Bay had the game of their entire life with Jacobs and Romeo Doubs. I got fried off of that.
My guy.
Cowboys defense are bad.
I am in three separate fantasy leagues. I'm with one. I don't know if it's your specific one, but I'm in one with you guys. I'm in one with my other friends, and then I'm in one with my work. The one with my work is a $300 payout. In the other two, I'm now 3-1. In that one, I'm 0-4. Oh, I'm pissed the fuck off. Trust me.
We got a good little money league going on right now. Everyone's pretty close. Ian has a good team, and Ian always does the strategy where he like benches all his players. You don't know who he's going to start, whatever. It's like an OG. I've been playing fantasy for so long. It's like it is what it is. Some people get weirded out by it.
Trade you his whole roster just to mess with you.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, yeah.
To
I'm
me,
the worst person to have in your league. I love it.
I love it because none of that bothers me. Like I've seen so much through the years. I'm like a way back fantasy guy. Like I had Don Majkowski from the Packers back in the day on my fantasy team.
Oh,
this was like fucking 30 years ago. Like way back. You know,
by the way, paper fantasy drafts.
Right.
By the way, Denver actually
doing
fucked
shit by
me
hand.
in fantasy this week.
Yeah, did his shit by hand, bro.
So
Denver is the one who fucked me in fantasy this week by getting 3 sacks.
I want to talk about a few other important things that happened. Just a couple things I've jotted down. Okay, number one, breaking news: Tyreek Hill is out for the season. I think
I'm saying for his career.
Yeah,
probably.
That's it.
we could say Vamonos to the Dolphins. That's just not going to happen. And other news, the Packers and the Cowboys tied, which doesn't happen ever. And I feel like that just feels like a loss to both teams.
So the last time the Dallas Cowboys had a tie game was 1965.
When was the last time there was a tie in a game? It's
Been a few years.
2023.
Well, the
last
Eagles
year.
had one a few
23.
years ago. The Eagles
Twenty
had
twenty
one.
three.
Do you okay?
Yeah.
So that brings up a good question here. Do you think like ties are even needed in NFL? Like
They're dumb.
college, they just
They're
keep
dumb.
playing.
Adopt,
matter.
adopt the college football overtime rule.
Yes.
Literally, just give each team a possession at the 25-yard line for the
Fuck, I
first
loved it
overtime.
because I watched the Penn State Oregon game, and that was fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Yes.
When you watch college overtime,
It's
literally
intense.
everything matters.
Yeah.
Down to every microscopic detail. Also,
And
by
it gets
the way,
better and harder
Yeah.
as it
Yeah.
goes into the next one,
because
which is even crazier.
because in the third, well, I don't think any of the big games got to it, but in the third overtime and after, it's alternating 2-point conversions.
Yes.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
gets
yes.
it's really good entertainment. Like
And honestly,
just
I mean,
off that.
the NFL is always adopting stupid. Like they adopt the UFL kickoff rule, and they
Hate
make all
that
these
shit.
weird things for onside kicks. Dude, this is the shit that you guys need to change. The
Yes.
overtime rules, like, where it's
Yeah.
affecting the game.
But
It's
know.
dumb. Like the ties.
What about-
like
what about
it just
what about Darren Waller's 2-touchdown game last night, guys?
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
did, but yeah, I'm about to say that's crazy work.
What
Yeah.
about Darren Waller all of a sudden just melting down the ice?
Aaron Waller,
Yeah.
bro. What about DK Metcalf going absolutely berserk on Minnesota, bro?
Yes.
do you think
What-
He
that
Gainwell,
Yeah, Joe. Kenny Game Justice Hill? Kenny Game on Justice Hill.
do you think this is probably the first year in a long time that special teams has been more prominent, talked about
Yes.
than
Yes.
we've
Yes.
seen in a
So
long
many
time?
blocked kicks this
So
year,
wait,
right?
What do
So
you what do
here's
you
the
think?
thing.
What do you think is the
what
reason for that?
changed? What changed that got
Yeah.
Yo,
what
I
changed
don't
that all of
know.
a sudden we're seeing
the
punt
kicking
blocks and
ball.
punt field goals all of a sudden?
Maybe
And
they're
good
maybe they're
returns.
scheming. Maybe they're
The
scheming for
kicking
it.
ball
Maybe
is
they're
not the same.
What'd you
They
say,
have more
Ian?
time to break it in. They have more time to break in the kicking ball. That's why you see kicks
Yeah.
go longer too.
But what about- I
mean,
Yeah,
like, that
yeah,
affects
yeah.
the
But
blocks.
a ball should change blocks. Are you
Yeah.
saying the ball changes trajectory too?
Well, it's
No.
special teams is everything. It's kick
They
returns,
just
and
fuck with the
punt
ball
returns.
so
like,
much more.
like there's a lot of different shit happening. Like
Yeah.
I
This
don't
is
know.
like
man.
the
I'm
but
still
this is
waiting
like the
on Cam
most
Little to
block
hit a
kicks I've
70-yarder
seen in
in-
so long.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen. I mean, when I
It
saw
is.
that, okay, the Eagles blocked 2 in a row to win the
Dude,
game.
I watched 4 of them on Sunday alone.
Yeah,
4
the
of them.
Eagles. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The same day, there was like another one, and then there was
Dallas
another
had
feel
one.
like-
Dallas had
no.
one in the Packers.
We
game.
watched no, literally on Fox in Philly. You watched the Eagles. You watched fucking Jalen Carter. You watched fucking Davis block
Jordan
a punt. Jordan Davis blocked the punt, run for the touchdown. It flipped over to the Jets game, and the Jets did the same exact fucking
Yes.
thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Insane.
right. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on, but I mean, it's awesome.
I'm,
It's
I'm
really
liking it
exciting
though. I
too.
like it though. I
Yeah.
like it.
It's
Yeah,
do
good
you,
excitement.
do you think it's more of like specific rule changes, or do you think
Yes.
like there's something with these new athletes that they're just
I just think
faster,
special
stronger?
teams is just more.
I just
think
think
it's more
special teams
aggressive.
is a great part of football, and it needs
Yeah.
more recognition.
May-
Because,
Yeah, and
It's
I think that
here's the
maybe
thing.
at
Hold on real quick, Dior. Here's the thing. Because it's interesting because Bray and I always have this conversation about like the 90s where this and Jordan was playing against these people. And, years later, LeBron and in this era would cook the young
goats.
era in the 90s.
They would.
So do you think we're in the process for NFL of seeing like this generation that we have right now of younger NFL guys that are just better than the previous years? Like, are we in the middle of that change? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're just
Yeah.
better athletes.
Yeah, and the reason I mean the biggest example I have is the fact that like Jordan Davis like dropped like 60 something pounds, and like now they have these linemen who are not only big but they're fast, they're athletic, they
Yes.
got hops.
100%.
That's what caused that. I mean, they jumped high and he ran a lot. Now back in the day, he would have never ran that all the way back. He would have got caught, but it didn't happen that way because they're thinner, they're faster, they're and they pair that with the aggression.
330 and had it eight. He ran for 18.7 miles per
Yes,
hour.
that's a
And he's
record.
330 pounds plus.
That's a
Nah.
record.
Like these are freak athletes, bro. These are freak athletes.
Yeah.
So-
So it's like how centers can just jack
Bring back the
threes now. Where
steroid era of baseball.
like, could you imagine Dikembe Mutombo
Ooh,
back in the
Aaron
day?
Judge off
jacking
the
a three?
roids. He's hitting 600s.
Also,
I miss the steroid era.
Steroids
Speaking of
baseball,
balls
Aaron
for
Judge is
kids.
smacking them things to Brooklyn.
speaking of baseball,
You know,
I got a notification a few minutes ago. Shohei Otani's got a 2 home run game as the Dodgers are up 8-0.
Oh yeah,
8-0.
absolutely. And we got
That's
about
Ohtani.
9 minutes left, so I want to make sure that I do give praise because a lot of us have our little takes or whatever. But a while back, we did our baseball prediction. We're not a big baseball podcast. We don't really talk a lot about baseball or anything, but we're in the playoffs now. And Dior, and we kind of gave him a little bit of shit too.
We did. We
And,
100% did.
not too much because the Brewers aren't horrible, but for him to say that they were going to be really good, and you could go back and watch the episode.
Bro, you said they were going to be really
Dior?
good, and we put 32 runs up on them in 2 games, and now they're like the best team. I don't get it, bro. I really don't.
Dior,
I
If
you
don't
the
got
understand.
that
Phillies
one.
don't make it, Brewers for World Series, y'all. I'm going to the parade. Let's go.
He's gonna be in Milwaukee with his Eagle shit on. So you got that one. So real quick, around the horn here. Shout out ESPN. Who do you think will be in the World Series? I know maybe some of you guys don't even watch baseball for real like that, outside of your own teams. But who do you think is going to be in the World Series and win it with about 8 minutes left? Bray, who do you got?
I'd really like to see Cleveland in it, but I don't think it's that year. I'm gonna go Seattle. The Seattle Mariners are gonna represent the American League, and give me the Chicago Cubs to represent the National League. And I think Seattle is gonna flip back the old script to the 1990s, and I think the Mariners are gonna get themselves a pennant.
Holy shit. That's a bold fucking take right there. Okay, Ian, what do you got?
Well, the Red Sox traded away Devers this year, and in the same year they traded away who was it? Nomar Garcia Parra. They won the World Series.
Yeah.
So just saying,
Former Dodgers.
if history will repeat itself, we got another Red Sox thing. However, I do have a vested interest in the Phillies outshining the Dodgers specifically because if Schwarber gets the MVP, I get a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right. Joe, what you got?
Oh, hold on. Let me switch hats real quick.
Oh, here we fucking go. I knew that's why he got up. Oh, geez. Yeah, no shit. Okay, put on the jersey. What jersey is that?
We all know
Bryce
where this
Harper,
was
it
gonna
looked
Is
go.
that a Lenny
Phillies.
Dykstra? Is that a Lenny Dykstra
So-
jersey?
Let's go. We all know where this was gonna
That shit
go.
looks tight.
So anyway,
Shit looks tight. Go ahead,
That looks
bro.
like a toy gun.
Yeah, that shit looks tight though.
no, I mean, listen.
we got 6 minutes left.
Listen,
Come
you
on,
have the
let's go.
best. You have the best. You have one of the best hitters. You have one of the
Yeah.
best hitters in
Yeah.
all of baseball with Trey Turner.
Mhm,
Okay.
I think he hit a 302 at the end of the season.
mhm.
Okay.
You have
Solid.
Bryce Harper, who is a very, very good leader. You have JT Realmuto, which is
Yeah.
probably one of the best catchers in the league.
Solid.
You have fucking Schwarber, who is probably I would say
Schwarber.
top
So
5
what's your
DHs
pick?
in the league.
Let's get. Come on, we got up
Hold
two
on,
other
no,
guys.
I'm
We
just
got to
gonna-
go
I'm
to.
just
We got
giving you the
5 minutes
facts.
left. Jesus
I'm just
Christ!
giving you
He
the
who's
facts.
just
your
wants
pick?
your prediction, Joe. He doesn't want your
Yeah,
facts.
we don't need the
Well,
roster.
If it's not obvious, it's obvious. But I'm just giving you all the answers to the
Who's
test
in the World
because
Series?
this is open book.
Who's in the
But
World
it's going to be a Phillies World Series.
Against?
It's going to come. We're going to have another parade in Philadelphia in 2025.
Who are they
Against?
playing? Who are
Who
they
you
playing?
playing against? Who? I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Who
know.
cares?
Probably the
Doesn't
bum
matter.
ass
He doesn't know.
Dodgers.
He doesn't even know.
Against
who's in it.
anybody, bro.
He doesn't even know. Okay, Dre.
That's probably
Dre,
the
go
bum
ahead.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
So
This
I'm
fucking
obviously
fucking
I'm obviously,
retard.
I'm obviously partial to my team, the Yankees. But right now, I don't think we're gonna get the job done. I would hope to see a Yankees Phillies fucking World Series
Super
because
Bowl.
I
Super
know.
It's going off the rails
Chill,
quick
chill
at the
off me,
end.
bro. I just
Yeah,
thought
you sound
I
like a
think that the
girl right
Phillies.
now.
I think the Phillies are gonna win it all. I
Touchdown,
think they will.
Phillies.
All
Okay.
I
right.
think the Phillies are gonna win it all.
All right, DR, save us. Who's in the
All
World
right,
Series?
so obviously I'm gonna stick with my homers, man. Honestly, the Phils are favored to win the World Series this year.
Yeah,
they are?
According to the betting
Yeah.
odds. Yes,
I
they
think
are.
they are actually.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And I think
That's
they're gonna. I think I'm going to stick with what Bray said. I think they're going to go with the Mariners, and I think the Phils are going to win it.
Wow. I'm kind of scared that you're predicting this because you were
He's
right
been-
with the
he's been-
Brewers.
He's been
Right
solid.
I'm on point.
He's been solid.
I do my researches.
I mean, listen, I was fucking with the Dodgers thing because I just wanted to watch.
Yeah, okay,
even though I know
sure.
they're an NL
tight
team.
ass jersey. Go ahead. What do you got to say?
Tight. It's so fucking dumb.
Fucking tight.
But see,
what are you gonna
the
say?
Mariners,
There's fucking
the Blue
4 minutes
Jays.
left.
No,
Nigga, we got like
Mariners
2
and
minutes
Blue
left.
I
Jays.
can't see the fucking Yankees getting past them. I can't see the Yankees getting past the Blue Jays. I
This
can't see the
nigga is
Yankees getting
fucking
past.
I
trash.
never-
We're not.
I
They ain't
never-
even getting past
they're-
the Red Sox.
They gotta
All
play.
right, Ian, you
They
can
gotta
eat a
get
dick,
past
bro.
the Red
Eat a
Sox
dick,
first.
bro. Eat a whole dick.
Fucking-
No, you
It's
know what?
1-0.
You know
As
what?
opposed
The
to a
Red
half a
Sox.
dick.
It's going to be one of those things where the Red Sox get that game one and then they get fucking swept out the rest of the fucking
Yes.
thing.
I don't know.
That's what's going to
Yes.
happen.
We'll
My-
see. Roman
my-
Anthony's coming back soon.
Well, we
my
don't-
my
we-
my pick is, and I said this in the server. I think I call them the Indians still because I don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
sir. Chief
I think
Wahoo.
the Indians had a great comeback to win to fucking
Down
win the
16
division.
games?
That's insane. Like they are on a very strong wave right now of winning, and I
He did
think
lose today, unfortunately, though.
they did. But they're a
Yeah,
good
it
team.
happens.
I'm going to stick with my prediction. I said the Indians are going to go to the World Series against my Dodgers. And it's not just because I'm an LA homer guy. They're fucking the reigning defending
So if
champions.
that's
Just
the case,
like
you better
y'all
put a
like
bet
the
on it
Eagles.
because they're plus 4,000
To make it?
4,000 to what? Win?
To make it?
to win the World Series.
Plus 4,000?
Yeah,
The Dodgers
Yeah.
are?
No, the Guardians.
Oh, no. The
Oh,
Guardians
I
are.
no.
thought the Dodgers were.
They're
Yeah,
not,
'cause the
no,
Guardians-
no,
I
no.
was about to say, the
so
Dodgers
Phillies
don't
are
make any
plus
sense.
450. No, so betting wise, the Phillies are plus 450 and the Dodgers are plus 480.
Okay. Yeah, not far apart. Not far
Yeah.
apart at all.
And I think my Dodgers are going to go back to back. That's just,
Dude, I like
feel
And then
Seattle.
Seattle's 500, followed by
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah, I like Seattle,
Yeah.
man. There's something about Seattle.
And I feel
gap
like they
starts
kind of
at
have
Boston.
that. I feel like they have that kind of like Cleveland ride going too. They got the guy who's just killing it in the home run race. And I miss the
Big
old
Dompa.
home run races like McGuire and Sosa. Like get them all fucking juiced up. You know what I mean? See that shit
Can you
again.
imagine he is juiced and he gets caught right now?
Oh, dude, that would break so many people's hearts because
That'd be
and people
Should
and
be
we
in
got
jail for gambling.
You know what? It's not the new juice. He's on
in
Adderall.
jail. He
He's
needs
on Adderall.
I was
That's
off
what
the
it
perk
is.
30s.
Juicing Adderall's the new juice.
No, he's on perk 30s.
all right.
30s go. He's on that. Yeah.
Yerk.
He's
So-
on
Here.
fentanyl
So we-
like George Floyd.
Yerk.
So we got under 2 minutes left. Thank you guys. Ian, pick the push. You could watch it anywhere if you have the internet. You know what I mean? It's the
It's on
only what is it? The only podcast
The only
where you win?
podcast you can win.
You could win. There you go.
I've been
See?
waiting for that all episode.
One of these days I'm gonna fucking win. I'll win. And I'm gonna have I'm gonna cut a solid promo. I'm gonna make all your friends in your server so excited because they were very excited when they heard the other one. I'm gonna make it a point where they just fucking cream their shit when I fucking cut that promo when I win. I'm very
Looking
excited
forward
for
to
it.
That
Me
sounds
too.
awesome.
Exactly. Anyways, thank you guys for being a part of this. What are
Yes,
your
sir.
final words as we go a minute out, waving to everybody? What do you guys fucking say?
Check out the new podcast with me and Server. We're doing a rap battle podcast called Gentleman's 30. Pay attention, me, Server, A1 there. Fuck boys.
There you go. I like that. That's
Yeah, I'm
just
not
make
letting that
audio.
Cowboys defense thing go. That was crazy.
I know a
I want the
little.
sources.
There you
I
go.
know a little about rap battling too, so I might have to come on.
A
there.
little about everyone just wants to be in there. I know. I watched once. I watched Loaded Lux. Anyways, thank you guys. Like, subs, comment, and everything. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Y'all don't
everybody.
even know I'm from Philly.